Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome into part 2 of my run through Hopeless Rescue and the Long Dark. So, last episode we basically pushed all the way from Mystery Lake to the middle of Pleasant Valley. We're at the homestead right now, or farmstead. And so we're going to try and make it as far as we can today as well. We'll see how that goes. Let's just see. I did pick up some gear kind of at the end of the last episode, so I just kind of want to get everything outfitted correctly, and then we'll move on. That's a tough call. I'm going to go with the Mariners. We'll double up on that. And I'm just going to dump the rest of it in here, I think. Well, let's actually, before I do that, let's make sure that we have, like, everything else is... I'm just gonna keep what I got on there. Did find a ton of stuff. Okay, it should be it, right? Just this, and that's it. Okay, plenty of food still. We probably don't need both knives. Don't need that torch, it's ruined. Definitely don't need all the sewing kits. I'm really gonna unload some stuff here because we just don't need to be carrying this much, quite honestly. Should be a fairly quick challenge. Well, not quick overall, but we shouldn't need like long-term kind of survival stuff, so as much of it as I can leave behind, I will. Alright, we do need to eat, so let's do that. Let's eat the syrup. It's a pretty good good breakfast, just a ton of sugar. Alright, we'll eat some peaches, some maple syrup, and we'll call that good. And then it should be morning time. Yeah, so let's get back on the road. You can see there we have 5 days and 5 hours left to get to the top of the summit. Let's go ahead and grab some water. That's going to put us overweight, but
I'm gonna have to leave some
we can leave some behind when we get over to the rope climb. Alright, just looking around. Anything else? I did see a couple pairs of socks. I'm not going to stop for those. Chances are we'll probably stop here again on our way back through, so not too concerned about leaving too much stuff behind. What is this, herbal tea? That would be nice. We'll keep that there, and then we'll just remember that it's there because it might come in handy on our way back through. Okay. Ooh, a magnifying glass. I don't know. Oh, we already got one. Alright, let's go ahead. Oh, great. Okay, I'm trying to remember exactly where I need to go, even. If we come out back here and go towards the creek, we should be able to hop, I think, in the creek. No. Man, it doesn't help I can't see anything right now. So, let me get my bearings. The fog is really throwing a wrench in my plans here. Alright, so if I go that way, that's the way we came in, right? That direction. So I think we need to go kind of that way. I just don't want to be wrong. I don't want to be wrong and end up somewhere completely incorrect. Let's set off that way. Man, gosh, I just don't know. I don't know for sure. Let's go inside for a second. And I'm just going to pass a little bit of time to see if we can't get the fog to dissipate outside. And that may just make it a little bit easier to figure out where I'm going. Okay, that's a little better. Alright, so where's the front of the house? Yeah, honestly, I think we pretty much just need to go like this direction. So let's head off this way, and then if I realize I'm going the wrong way, then I'll just turn around. But I think it's this way. Plus, it's not like Interloper. We're not going to get out there and just like freeze to death because we don't know where we are, so it's a little more forgiving. Need to just steer clear of those wolves. Yeah, this is the right way. Gosh, there's a bunch of them over there. Can I still get down? I'd rather just get down here and avoid them. I'm a little more confident in where I'm going now. It's kind of now clicked in my head which way I need to head. I think. Gosh, guys. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm pretty sure we're going the right way. Let's just keep pushing. This is my gut instinct is telling me to go this way. It's just funny because, you know, I've been here a lot. I relatively know this region, and I'm completely like turned around right now. But gut's telling me to go this way, and this should take us to Skeeter's Ridge. Skeeter's Ridge, it's the rope climb to Timberwolf is kind of off to the right of that area, so we should be good once we get over there. Once I kind of have a feeling on where I'm at, then we should be good to kind of go from there to get to the rope climb to Timberwolf. Yeah, you guys, if you've watched the Interloper series, you definitely know I know where Skeeter's Ridge is. So we spent a lot of time battling that place. Yeah, we're going the right way because that's the derelict cabin there. And then Draft Dodger should be kind of to the right, which is kind of the direction we want to go. So we'll do that. We'll kind of start there. Or do I want to go up? I almost kind of think I need to go up to like Skeeter's Ridge. I don't know. I know it's back there somewhere. And he let me get really close before he ran off. Wish it was always that easy. Okay. And again, you guys kind of saw in the first episode, I'm really not stopping to grab stuff. Just because time is of the essence here. So we've got 5 days left, which should be plenty of time, but still, you know, like the farmstead, I didn't want to spend too much time kind of looting and all that stuff, so we'll try to refrain from doing that as much as possible and just kind of keep forward momentum, trying to get to the summit and then back down and out to Desolation. I will probably stop here by Draft Dodgers and see if there's anything worthwhile in there or not. I could also sleep a little while and get some energy built back up. Not energy, but kind of get rid of some fatigue, I guess, is what I would say maybe. Since we do have to climb. We'll just poke our head in there and see if there's anything worthwhile. Okay, I'm not going to spend a bunch of time to take the, oh no, don't do that. Take the candy bar, pair of socks. Search this just because it could have food.
End up being useful.
Have matches, we'll take them. Alright, let's keep moving. Okay. Let's keep on going this way. So the rope climb, yeah, there's one of them. Yeah, it's right there. To get up to Skeeter's Ridge, kind of the other way, is right there. I usually go up the hill instead of climbing. To me, it just doesn't make sense to climb those two ropes back to back when, like, you know, another 100 meters that direction, you can just go up a hill. I don't see the point. It's about midday now. Just trying to think about like how far we could get today. I should obviously get into Timberwolf fairly easily. We'll probably stop by Mountaineer's Hut. At least by that point we'll probably be pretty tired. after this rope climb. I might have to even throw down a bedroll in front of the rope and sleep for a little while. There should be a prepper's catch over there too we could duck into and sleep. I was kind of debating doing it back there at Draft Dodgers, but I want to get closer to the rope climb first, so we'll keep pushing for now. Really haven't had to deal with any wildlife. No wolves have really bothered us, at least that I recall. It has been about a week since I've filmed part 1 of this, so I don't quite remember. I'd like to like get into a flow where I can just like knock these out. You know, like maybe I sit down and record 3 or 4 episodes in a challenge back to back to back, but that's a lot. It's a lot of screen time, I guess I would say, and it's just a lot. I don't know, especially when I got other series and stuff that I need to record for. But I would like to, I guess, increase the pace of these challenges. I really want to do Darkwalker. I think that's probably going to be my next one. I did play Darkwalker when it was a, you know, it was the timed event. I did definitely play through it then, but that I have not played the standalone challenge at all, so I'm excited to do that. I didn't complete it. Like I'm trying to remember the challenge itself, or the timed event itself. Like obviously there wasn't really an end game then. I think you just tried to collect as many of the notes as you could. I don't remember how many I got. I think I want to say I got like half of them, or whatever you needed to get the badge for it, and then that was really as far as I got with it. But I'm excited now that there's like a way to finish it, and you also get the like Nightwalker feat that you can then use. So yeah, I want to give it a go. I think that'll be the next one we do. I was also trying to remember this the other day, and still I don't know. So they did that Winter's Embrace timed event, if you guys remember that, and I'm trying to remember what was different about that. Like what was the, you know, what was kind of the idea behind that event? I just don't remember.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
I don't remember what the catch was, so to speak. I know there was a couple of different badges. I think one of them was like surviving for so long, and then another one was you had to eat, I think, 25 bottles of maple syrup and 25 bags of ketchup chips. But I don't remember what else was kind of behind that, or why it was an event. So if you guys remember, let me know. I guess I could just give it a Google, but I've recorded before the need for me to sit down in front of Google and look at that has hit. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you remember, or if you played it or enjoyed it. I really like when Hinterland does those types of things. I just wish they did them more. And I'm trying to remember, like, the Winter's Embrace one seemed like it wasn't quite something that's like so extreme, like any of the 4 days of night kind of things or anything like that. And I just honestly don't remember. Was it colder? You know, what was the deal on that one? Let me know if you remember. Let me know if you like the events too. I wish they announced that they weren't going to do one for Halloween this year, which I'm just laughing because it's occurring to me now that Halloween's already passed and I'm saying that. But like, yeah, they did not do one for Halloween this year because they were so focused on Wintermute, which I understand. I'm just excited to see another one of those. I'm just curious what you guys think, if you've enjoyed them in the past and all that fun stuff. It was kind of funny. So, you know, obviously as I record, and I've mentioned this series is I record this and play this on my PlayStation. And I do own the game on PC though, and I've played it on PC quite a bit. And I hadn't played it on PC in quite a while. And did I just go in a big circle? I don't think so. I think I'm going the right way. I think it's this direction. But anyway. Yeah, I'm going the right direction. So I fired up the PC the other day, and I started the game, and it had not updated since like the last 4 days of night event. Like that's how long it had been, and so I was like, huh, interesting. Like I really, I don't know if it would have worked if I'd have played it, but I did end up updating it, so I don't have access to that anymore. But I just thought it was funny. It was like, oh wow, it's like a step back in time. Alright, so we are making our way there. We should be almost there. I saw the cars for Point of Disagreement, which is kind of the entrance to the area where the rope climb is. So it should kind of be in this valley, like straight back, and we should pretty much be there. And then I don't remember off the top of my head how long of a rope it is. If it's a shorter rope, then we'll go ahead and go for it. If it's a longer one, we'll probably try and sleep for a little while, just to get our stamina back up. Yep, there it is. So we're almost there. I did also, so there's this prepper's catch that's up the hill from the rope over here. And, oh, where's he at? There he is. Okay, he's not interested in us. I'm just watching him to make sure he stays not interested in us. But so I've been under the impression that preppers catches just don't exist in an interloper, right? They don't spawn at all. But someone was telling me that it should still be there in interloper, which if that's the case, then cool. I wish I would have known that sooner. But I was just under the impression that it wasn't. And it's like what? Like right up here somewhere, right? Like behind this tree, I think. And if you guys don't know this is here, then check this out. Yep, there it is. So let's jump in there. I'll have to check in the Interloper series and see if it is there, but I've just always been under the impression, I don't know, I heard this at one point, or maybe read it or something, that the caches just don't spawn, period, in an Interloper.
I can always use more food.
Yeah, we really don't need more food, though. That's the thing. Okay, yeah, we'll probably go ahead and sleep for 2 or 3 hours here. Let's eat first. Let's eat the MRE, since it's heavy. I'm trying to lose some weight here, so we're able to climb. And let's drink some water. Actually, let's drink soda. A little of both, I guess. Okay, so that didn't quite get us down to 66 pounds. But let's go ahead and sleep. Let's do like 3 hours. See how we're doing after that. Okay, so we're going to still need to leave something behind. See if that can. Leave that. We're down to 68 pounds. 67.5. Let's leave the 6602. We're getting there. We're just not quite there yet. Alright, this should do the trick. Alright. And I'm just not even going to bother searching anything because that's just going to cause more weight problems. Yeah, so I guess let me know in the comments, like, have you guys ever seen caches in Interloper? And just another curious question on my end. Have you guys ever tried to like live long term in one? Like, you know, you always see the question out there, like, what makes the best base, or where's the best base location in the Long Dark? But like, have you guys tried living like long term in the caches? I'm just curious. I never have personally, but I've always kind of thought about it. Thought it was an interesting idea, at least. Alright, so let's keep pushing. So 4 days, 21 hours left. Feel like we're making good time. We'll probably try to Like, I'll have to climb ropes to get up the mountain, obviously, but I'll probably try to, like, you know, slide down as many walls and stuff as I can to get down the mountain, just to save time. We'll see what happens, though. Alright, come on. Where is it? I always forget how far back it is once you even get up here. Just goes on and on and on. Jeez. Can't be tired yet. Alright, here we go. Alright, and we got fog, which is fine. I've been in this region enough lately, I relatively feel like I know where I'm going. If you've been watching the Interloper series, then you know that we're pretty much in Timberwolf Mountain right now. As well as I mentioned more than a few times now that I've been playing here in my kind of offline series as well. Kind of got my own little challenge going for myself. It's on Pilgrim, so it's not like super duper challenging, but I'm trying to just like survive for a year in just Timberwolf Mountain. Just to see how it goes. It won't be too hard. I've been to the summit and that already, and so I have matches and everything, so I should be set from that perspective. And plus in Pilgrim, I mean, you get so much loot compared to like Interloper or that type of thing, so I'm pretty well set. But yeah, I'm curious to see, like, once I get, I think I'm like 70 days in, but once I get, you know, closer to like 150 to 200, if things start to get any more difficult or if it just continues to be a breeze. I'm curious to see. And I'm just having fun with it too. It's not like I'm not taking it super serious or anything like that. Okay, there's the landing gear. So if we go straight-ish, I'm gonna go this way through the fog, and that should get us kind of the back of Mountaineer's Hut. And then the question is, do we stop at Mountaineer's Hut and rest, or do we keep pushing? Alright. Should be hopefully coming up on some more identifying features. Kind of give us a better idea where we're headed. Anytime now. Maybe down in this little valley here, and then hopefully the other side will kind of take us up to Mountaineer's Hut. It's kind of what I'm hoping anyway. Doesn't always work out, as you guys know. But I'm pretty confident in what we got going on. Alright, so that looks like the outer wall. So hopefully over this hill we'll go down towards Mountaineer's Hut. And then, yeah, we'll probably have to rest up there for at least a little while. Uh-oh, this is not, not where I thought it was. What is this? Let's go this way. And then hopefully just like around this. Yeah, I think I just got off a little bit, but I think I'm going the right way. I'm not sure. We could always pass a little bit of time to try and get the fog to clear up. That might be a good bet here if I don't start to kind of feel like I know where I'm at in the next couple minutes here. Then we'll do that. Yeah, this is just not seeing anything I recognize. So let's do that. We're warm enough that it cleared up a little. Oh, it's almost nighttime. I forgot about that. Okay, there we go. Alright, so where are we? Yeah, we definitely missed Mountaineer's Hut. Maybe it might be over this hill. That's what I'm going to bank on. Because if it's not, then we're going to be looking for a while. So I'm not entirely sure where we're at. I think it is. Fingers crossed that we see it. And moment of truth. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So I missed a little bit. I was trying to come through basically this little valley over here, and I just came off to the right a little bit too far, which is fine. I mean, we ultimately we got here, so we're good to go. Question is now, like, what do we do? We're pretty tired, so you know, we need to be able to climb. We'll stop in at Mountaineer's Hut regardless of what we decide to do. Yeah, we'll see if there's anything monumental in here. And if not, we'll keep moving as per usual. Okay. It's a hatchet. I have a hatchet though, I think.
It's dusk, so night can't be far behind.
Do I have a... Yep, I have a lantern. I don't think I need anything. Okay, let's keep moving, honestly.
Is it food?
Take
or...
that. Any water or anything? Peanut butter, we'll take that. And peaches. And let's search this just in case there's anything cool in here. Jeans. Yeah, we don't need any of it. Some matches. I guess I'll grab the matches. I probably won't need them, but
too much stuff to carry.
We're a couple pounds heavy. But we need to drink some water here very soon, so that's going to probably take a lot of that weight out. So let's keep moving. I want to get down maybe to the cave, down in the kind of by the wing. Maybe we can get down there tonight. You know what? Let's just keep pushing. Honestly, like, see how far we can get. You know, the farther we can get tonight, the better. So let's keep rolling. What's up, Mr. Deer? Lots of rabbits over there. Don't see any of the wolves or anything. So far so good with all of the wildlife that we've come across. We haven't had to deal with any wolves. I don't know, we may have gotten one or two on us at some point, but not enough to, not severe enough to like hurt us or anything. So I guess I could have always just jumped into the bed in Mountaineer's Hut and slept for like a couple hours just to give us enough energy to get to where I'm kind of thinking we'll stop off at, which is not the cave at the bottom of this next hill, but like if you go on past it, you know, there's like a tree bridge that you cross, and then a little ways past that there's another cave, and I think that's where we'll try and maybe sleep for a little while to get our energy back up, because then we start getting into the rope climbs and stuff like that, and so obviously we're gonna have to have some energy to get through those. So, oh, there's the bear coming over the hill, so we're gonna trail off this direction. Hopefully if we stay far enough away from them, we'll be fine. We should be.
If I don't rest soon, I'm gonna faint.
Try not to hurt ourselves on here too. It's always a possibility. Yeah, we're good. Unless we hear him start jabbering at us. Otherwise, I'm not worried. I always forget about that little cave right there. So we need to go off this way a little ways, I think. We need to, there's a path right behind the wing of the plane that we need to be on, which is further down this direction. So we'll go down here, and I think we're still doing okay to get to where I want to get for the night. We're getting pretty tired. We'll probably walk into there like exhausted, but that's okay. Where's the wing? The wing is right there. Okay, dead center. Any wolves? None that are close enough to see. I hear them every so often out there howling, but yeah, I don't see any ahead of us. Obviously, there's a couple storage containers over there. You know, probably any other game mode, I would obviously go for those right away and try to get any loot out of them. Again, though, I really just don't think we need it. We're doing fine. We've got food and water for at least the foreseeable future, so yeah, there's a wolf just off in the distance. Yeah, we just don't need it right now, so I'm not going to spend the time to search and then have to also spend the time to pick and choose, you know, what I want and don't want. I just, honestly, I don't think it's that important in this challenge. Now that we've got clothes enough to keep us warm, and we've got plenty of food on us, so we should be just fine. Okay, so this cave that I'm thinking of, we'll know that we're getting closer to it once we cross the tree bridge. So that's really kind of our next landmark that we're looking for. It's like a tree bridge that goes over the ravine that takes you into Ash Canyon. So we should hopefully see that in another corner or two here. Might be one more corner. It's coming up for sure. Yeah, it's right here. Right past this little hill.
Know if the hypothermia wouldn't kill me.
Yep, we'll stop and eat and drink and everything once we get to the cave, which shouldn't be too much further past this this tree bridge here. And then after that, I think we're pretty much, yeah, we're starting to climb ropes at that point. And that's when, you know, the real, like, I feel like challenge of getting to the summit starts. But again, things are going smoothly enough right now that I don't anticipate it's going to be a problem to get up there. It's just the time aspect. So we've got 4 days and 17 hours. I'd like to probably stop at this next cave and sleep for, you know, a good 8 to 10 hours and get some energy back, especially as we start to talk about climbing ropes. Do I have any coffee? I don't have coffee, but that's okay. I probably be able to manage without it. We might just have to put the bedroll down in a couple of random spots and sleep a little bit. Okay. So any minute we should see our cave. It might be down the next little section here. Past these rabbits. What time of day is it? It's nighttime. It's kind of early night. I think that Mariner's Peacoat was the move to make, because we're like super warm right now. We're cold, like we're getting cold, but like it's barely moving. We're probably like 31 degrees. Feels like temperature. So I'm thinking this is the cave here. Yeah, Alright, perfect. Yeah, so this is where I wanted to get, and we managed to do it without being totally exhausted, which is surprising to me. We've traveled a long ways. So we'll jump in here, super dark. Let's get to the point where, you know, we're warm, and then I'll throw down the bedroll. Yep, alright, there it is. Okay, now let's eat. Should we eat? What's some of the heavier food that we have? The peaches for sure, and maybe one of the peanut butters we'll eat. I guess if I get low on food, I could crack open some of the supply containers that we'll see up at the summit. Alright, that pretty much filled us up, so let's go down again. Drink the soda and then some water, and we'll go to bed. Okay. Let's go for 10 and see where that gets us. Okay. Yeah, that should be good. Where am I? Alright, let's get a move on. Of course, we've got more fog to deal with here. Let's drink some water. Yeah, so we're underweight now, which is good. So the rope should be ahead of us a ways, and then once we get to that, we'll, I think, climb that rope, and then I think there's one or two more to officially get up to summit. So we are probably going to have to sleep a little bit here and there just to recover some energy. I don't have any coffee or energy drinks or anything like that, so it's just kind of the way it's going to go. I don't know if it's just throwing the extra fog in here to mess with me or what. Fortunately, like up here, like there's not really anywhere you can go wrong to get lost. Like there's a big wall on this side, and then pretty well a wall over here as well. So just kind of stick between those two, and you won't get thrown off at all. So it should be just out ahead of us somewhere. Okay, it's narrowing. It's always a good sign. There it is. Alright, rope climb number 1. And it's a pretty short one. Actually, maybe kind of like a medium. But not long enough at all to be an issue, so we'll just go for it. Alright. Just keep moving. So, I know from the Interloper series that we're coming up on deer clearing, which there's another cave that we could potentially stop off at if we wanted to. I think that... I don't think we need to, though. I think we'll just keep pushing, but I am going to kind of follow the wall to that cave just because of the fog right now, so I kind of have an idea of where we are. Alright, so that's the first cave, and I'm pretty sure that one takes you to Ash Canyon. And then the next one should be right up here. Somewhere. Here it is. So let's tuck into here for just a minute. and then I'm just going to sleep a couple hours here to get back on stamina. Get back to kind of square zero. And then let's keep moving. Not warmed us up as well, so. Just take our rest while we can. And then that cleared up a lot of the fog too, actually, so that was probably a pretty good move. Alright, so we're headed for another rope climb, which takes us up to, I think it's called Secluded Shelf, and then from there there's a cave that takes us to kind of another open area, and then at that open area there is another rope climb, and that I believe is the one that actually takes us up to summit. So we're getting close. Definitely getting close. I'm trying to think which way do I need to go. I think it's this way. He's going after a rabbit. I think it's this way. It's funny because I just did this in the Interloper series and I still don't feel like I know where I'm at. But it feels promising. There's a lot of room in front of us, so we'll follow it, and if not, then we'll turn around. So if we can get to summit today, we have 4 days and 3 hours left. If we can get up there and get down, so very much get up there, get the distress pistol, maybe get down to Mountaineer's Hut by the end of today. Does that seem doable? It'll be a jaunt for sure, but I think we can do it. We'll come down and get to that point, and then maybe that's where we'll sleep for the night, or try to, and that'll give us around 3 days to get back to Desolation Point, which is quite a ways to go, so I'm hoping that we're gonna make it. I'm starting to, as the time starts to go away, I start to get a little more anxious about how far we actually have to go. Alright, what are you running from? That makes me nervous. Is there a wolf or a bear or something around here? Kind of hug the wall. It's just, are you running from your buddy? Oh, yeah, there's a bear right there. Okay. Well, that was fortunate because we happened to just come up, and there's a wolf up there I see too. We happened to come up far enough away from the bear that he wasn't really at a range where he'd be interested in us. So yeah, I think we're going the right way. There should be a rope climb down here somewhere. Maybe through that little alley there, and then we should hit it. And alright, where's that wolf? Let's keep this at the ready. Okay, I don't see him. We're good. Yeah, so it should be through here, if I remember correctly. It's like on that back wall, you can kind of see there. It's a pretty short one. So let's get up here, we'll hit the transition cave, we'll go through that, and that will get us to kind of the last landing that we'll be at before we're at the point to go for the summit. So we're getting really close. And really, once we get to the summit, my plan is pretty much just to grab the distress pistol and turn around and come down. I'm not going to spend any time up there. Okay, so there's the cave. Just watching the time go by. This ready. And let's go. Okay. So there's going to be all kinds of coal and stuff in here. I know from my Interloper series, but we'll just, we're going to bypass it just like we have everything else, honestly. Don't have the reason for it. Don't have a need. So I'm going to try and get through here as fast as possible. I think it's this way. Looking through for a little area that we have to crouch and crawl through, and that's how we kind of know that we've got to the correct spot. No, not it. It's right here. Yep. Perfect. Okay. So one of the next couple of turns we see should lead us to the exit. Maybe we're farther. There's farther to go than I thought there was. Yeah, definitely farther than I thought it was, which is fine. We're not in that big a rush. That an extra 100 meters or so in the cave is not gonna make or break us. Alright, so I think around this corner. Nope, not that corner. Alright, here it is. Okay, so we'll kill that. I always kill the lanterns as soon as I can see the exit, just to save the fuel. I'm sure a lot of people do that. It's not exactly earth-shattering, but there's no reason to burn the lantern for this extra amount of time, so I always try to kill them as soon as possible. Alright. Okay, so let's keep rolling. We may have to drop the bedroll, like I mentioned, at the foot of this next climb and sleep for a little while, but we'll get over there and kind of decide if that's what we need to do first. It's basically around another couple corners, and we should see the rope that takes us up to summit, so we are getting close, guys, and we still have 4 days. So I was talking about getting down to Mountaineer's Hut with like just 3 days remaining, and we'll probably get there with like 3 days and quite a bit of time left, so we're doing pretty well. There it is. It's a long one too, so we're not like super tired, but we are tired, so I don't know that we'll have the juice to get up it in one straight climb, so we may have to stop at a couple of the ledges and sleep for a little while. We'll see what happens. We're super close. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna put the bedroll down here and sleep for 2 or 3, I think, just to get our fatigue reduced. We're gonna be cold, but that's okay. Not cold enough, so alright, let's see how far we can make it. I'd like to make it to at least the second ledge if possible, but that might be hard to do. Looks like we've got a storm coming in as well. Yeah, we're gonna make it to that ledge. It's tempting to go for the whole thing. but we're gonna slow down here in just a second in a big kind of way. So yeah, let's stop. It's always tempting to push on, but like the rate that you're climbing slows down a ton once you get tired. Yeah, we just got hit with a blizzard. Hopefully that doesn't hurt us too bad. Yeah, not too bad. That was a short blizzard. You guys heard that come through? That was kind of crazy.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
Okay, so now we're down to 3 days, 19 hours. Okay, here we are, guys, at the summit. So, kind of the first leg, I guess you could say, of the trip is done. We just have to get this distress pistol and pretty much head for Desolation. So, yeah, we made, I don't know, pretty good time. What do you guys think? Took us just over 3 days to get here. So we got just under 4 days to turn around and basically get out of Timberwolf, back across Pleasant Valley, and basically across Mystery Lake, and yeah, we still got a ways to go across Forlorn too, and through into Timberwolf, or not Timberwolf, but Desolation Point. So I don't know, guys, we've got quite a ways to go. We're gonna be running and gunning there for sure. But yeah, we'll get this distress pistol, and that'll kind of be our jump off point for now. Alright, let's get it, and let's go. Alright, here it is. Guys, and this is a good spot too. I think we'll go ahead and call this an episode, and that way we're kind of, you know, breaking it off pretty evenly, and then so like the first part of our trip's done, and we'll be ready to kind of jump into the next part at the beginning of the next episode. So as always, I appreciate you guys tuning in. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet and enjoyed the episode, I'd just recommend that you go ahead and do that. And yeah, all you returning subscribers who are checking out this video, I appreciate you tuning in as well. And yeah, guys, I'm gonna throw down the bedroll and just sleep so I have a save. And yeah, we'll pick up here at the beginning of the next one. Thanks, guys.